So we got a Honor patent here for a slidable phone. Right now, everyone's talking about tri-foldable phones. Samsung's coming out with their tri-foldable phone next year. Obviously, Huawei probably goes with a second generation of their tri-foldable phone because it was successful. Well, Honor's like, listen, we're also thinking about a tri-foldable phone because they are going to release one, but they're also pushing the envelope in the other direction, which again has not been talked about as much, which is a slidable phone. Samsung was rumored to be working on one, but now because of the success of tri-foldable phones, they want to jump into that market, which I get it, but again, it is what it is. So this is the idea, right? It's a regular candy bar cell phone. You click a button and it slides out. So pretty much there's mechanisms behind the display that pushes the display outward on on the top and bottom of the phone. It does continue being one total display. There are some, different concepts where maybe there's a display underneath of it, which is a foldable display, but the top is a glass display. Again, there's different ideas on how to do this. The problem, obviously, is that when you have a foldable display on the outside, that's why, again, the Pixel series, any series here, and I'm actually going to turn my camera on for a second. Like, for example, this is the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, right? You want to have the foldable display on the inside to protect it. This outside is Gorilla Glass Victus, or Vicious, whatever it is. Gorilla Glass Victus 8, I believe. I'm probably butchering that. I always end up butchering that name. But my point is, that's why you want it, right? You want it on the inside to protect it, because this inside display is it can be broken very easily. My fingernail can break this inside display. So that's the point. You want to have it on the inside. The problem with slidable phones is if you have it on the outside, it could break. And you can't really put it in your pocket or put it anywhere because you always got to keep in mind you don't want it to break. That's why slidable phones, I feel like it's always kind of iffy whether or not they're ever going to work / be released. They haven't yet. We've seen tri-foldable phones released before slidable phones, and I don't know if we're going to see slidable phones anytime soon. But this is kind of the breakdown, right? You got two different pieces here. You got one, which is obviously the main display, main phone with the two mechanisms, and then you have a separate display, which is, again, the foldable display that pushes out. And if they can get it to work and they can get the durability to actually be functionable, then yeah, this might totally work. But to the concept that even Samsung, who again is going to be releasing a tri-foldable phone, a lot of rumors that they were trying to create a slidable phone and they couldn't. So that just kind of speaks volume to, if Samsung can't do it, I feel like it's a lot more difficult for other companies to do it. Now again, Honor is a Chinese company, so they can release it in China in a smaller market and see how well it does with, because they're not going to go international with this product. Maybe that works, right? Maybe that works. That's what Samsung did with the Z Fold 6 Special Edition. Released it in a smaller market, very limited. If it goes belly up, it's whatever. You're not going to go bankrupt. And that's the same concept with this phone. But again, I just don't know how practical it is. That's my personal opinion. But I guess we'll see, because right now, I guess if Samsung does release a slidable phone, it would probably be in 2026. Maybe but if the tri-foldable phone for them is successful, I feel like they're going to try to kind of push that more. So it's one of those things where we got to see a couple big names kind of get into the See, I normally say the fold, but I think this would be the slide. I don't know. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.